Hola estudiantes, hoy cubrimos páginas 299 a 306. Tengo mucho que explicar y cubrir hoy y por eso vamos a empezar. Ayer cubrimos el vocabulario, los quehaceres, los pasatiempos, etc. Hoy vamos a aprender el imperfecto y vamos a aprender algunas palabras interrogativas. Ok, vamos a leer Gramática en Acción en página 299. Los indígenas taínos eran los habitantes originales de las Antillas Mayores, que son las islas de Puerto Rico, Cuba, Haití y la República Dominicana, que comparten la que antes fue la isla de la Española y Jamaica. Allí vivían cuando los españoles llegaron al Caribe a finales del siglo XV. El pueblo taíno era pacífico y generoso y tenía una sociedad matrilineal. Llamaban a su jefe cacique y hablaban una lengua que nos ha dejado en el español palabras como barbacoa, hamaca, canoa, tabaco y huracán. So you can see here we're talking about the past, and we have some new tense, and we have a new tense that we have introduced. This is called the imperfect tense. So we've already used the preterite, el pretérito, to express events in the past. The imperfect is the second simple past tense in Spanish. This is in contrast to the preterite, which is used when you view actions or states of being as begun or completed in the past. The imperfect is used when you view actions or states of being as habitual or in progress. The imperfect is also used for describing the past. So the preterite is a definite amount of time. It began and it ends. The imperfect, it begins, but we don't have an ending point necessarily. Las formas del imperfecto. Los verbos AR, como hablar, hablaba, hablabas, hablaba, hablábamos, hablan. Los verbos ER y IR, comía, comías, comía, comíamos, comían, vivía, vivías, vivía, vivíamos, vivían. So ER and IR are the same, AR is different. Please note the accent marks on these verbs. Okay, so the imperfect has several English equivalents. The simple English equivalents, I spoke, we ate, he lived, can correspond to either the preterite or the imperfect. So we have yo hablaba, I spoke, I was speaking, I used to speak, I would speak. And then we have comíamos and vivía for that too. There are no stem changes in the imperfect. All of the stems remain the same. I is invariable, meaning that there is and there, meaning both there is and there are. Había means there is or there are, so it's not habían, it's just había. Okay. So stem changing verbs do not show a change, and then you have había, right? Almorzar would be almorzaba. Perder, perdía, pedir, pedía. Había muchos estudiantes en el salón de clase. And then there are three irregular preterite forms: ir, ser, and ver. Ir, iba, ibas, iba, íbamos, iban. Era, eras, era, éramos, eran for ser. ver, veía, veías, veía, veíamos, veían. The third person and first person forms are identical in the imperfect. Context is used to make the meaning clear, or you can use pronouns. En página 301 hay los usos del imperfecto. So these are places where we use the imperfect. We use the imperfect to describe habitual, repeated actions in the past. This would how we would say we used to, or we always. Siempre nos quedábamos en aquel hotel. We always stayed, we always used to stay, we always would stay at that hotel. We can use the imperfect to describe an action that was in progress when something else happened. So the action is going along, and then all of a sudden something else happened. Ramón pedía la cena cuando Cristina llamó. So Ramón was ordering dinner when Cristina called. We use the imperfect to describe two simultaneous actions, past actions in progress. Tú leías mientras Juan escribía la carta. You were reading while Juan was writing the card. To describe ongoing physical, mental, or emotional states in the past. Estaban muy distraídos. They were really distracted. To tell time in the past. And to express age with tener. Era la una, eran las dos. And then you always express age with the imperfect as well. Tenía 18 años. The preterite and the imperfect are both past tenses, but their use depends on which aspect of the action that the speaker is focusing on. Some English words that we say that can help you identify when the imperfect would be used are used to, would, like a habitual action, would, every day, and then the progressive was, were, like was eating, were reading, things like that. Mientras indicates simultaneous actions. And in the imperfect, unlike in the preterite, saber, conocer, querer, and poder retain the base meaning of their infinitives. Okay, so that is a brief summary of the imperfect. Para practicar, el imperfecto. Y'all, my computer is ridiculous. Para practicar el imperfecto, hagan ejercicio B, paso 1, en página 302, la vida a los 7 años. Haga oraciones sobre la vida de Tina, que vivía en Puerto Rico cuando tenía 7 años. Use el imperfecto de los verbos. So use the imperfect and make sentences that have to do with what Tina did when she was 7. And then there's a nota comunicativa sobre el progresivo en el pasado that you can read. I'm going to continue on. Vamos a continuar a página 305, getting information, a summary of interrogative words. So you can read through all these interrogative words. We have used all of these already. Como, cuando, a qué hora, qué, cuál, cuáles, por qué, dónde, de dónde, a dónde, cuánto, cuánta, cuántos, cuántas, quién, quiénes, de quién, de quiénes. So, qué and cuál. Qué is plus a verb equals a definition or an explanation. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué quieres? To start a question with K, you start a question with K when you are looking for a definition or an explanation of something. ¿Qué plus a noun equals identification. ¿Qué deporte prefieres? ¿Qué playa te gusta más? ¿Qué instrumento musical tocas? The interrogative ¿qué can be followed by a noun. It can be directly followed by a noun. The question asks the listener to identify or specify information, often making a choice. Qual or qualis plus a verb is a choice. A question with qual or qualis also asks for a choice, but qual or qualis is followed by a verb, not by a noun. Sometimes a phrase like de los dos, de los tres makes the choice more explicit. Note that qual or qualis, not que, expresses which ones. ¿Cuál es la clase más grande? ¿Cuáles son tus jugadores favoritos? ¿Cuál es la capital de Uruguay? ¿Cuál es tu número de teléfono? So, que plus a verb is a definition or an explanation of something. Que plus a noun is identification, and qual plus a verb is a choice. ¿Qué libro quieres? What book do you want? Which book do you want? ¿Cuál quieres? Which one? Like, what book do you want? Oh, any of them? No, which one? Make a choice. ¿Cuál de los dos quieres? Which one of the two do you want? So that's que and qual. Que explains something, qual makes a choice. That's like the best way to remember it. And to practice this, go ahead and read. You probably need to read through all of that again. And then do la práctica, que or qualis, en página 306. You pick que or qualis for each of those 8 questions. So that's all for now. Thanks.